Hi, boys and girls. I'm the reading teacher. Do you remember what it means to infer? Inferring is a strategy that we use when we read. We take the clues from the author, we combine them with our own schema. That means what's in our own brain. And when we combine those, we draw a conclusion about what's really going on in the story. But I have a question. Is it possible to infer using a book that has no words? How would we infer using a story that doesn't have any words? Did you say use the pictures? You're right. And speaking of pictures, the story we're reading today won an award for having the best pictures. The Caldecott Award. The Caldecott Award is given to the best pictures in a picture book for that year. And Chris Raschka, the author of A Ball for Daisy, not only drew the pictures, but won an award for it. All right, I'm going to read the story, and I'm going to stop along the way and model the strategy of how I infer what is going on. I'm not going to read any words. I'm going to be only using the pictures to help me figure out the story of this book. When I'm done, I'm going to let you retell the story to a friend or a mom or a dad or a grandma or grandpa. And guess what? Our stories might not sound exactly the same, but they will have the same character, they will have the same problem, and it will have the same solution. All right, here we go. A Ball for Daisy by Chris Raschka. A Ball for Daisy. All right, on this page, we see her friend or her little girl that owns her watching as this puppy plays with a ball. Do you remember this puppy's name? It's in the title, isn't it? We can go back and look if we've forgotten. A Ball for Daisy. This is Daisy. Daisy plays with the ball. She bounces it up on her nose, hits it with her tail, chases after it, and jumps up on the couch. Now, just using the pictures in this page, I'm inferring that Daisy loves her ball. Look at her facial expressions. She's happy. She's really engaging with this ball. She's not just laying there with the ball next to her. She's really playing with that ball. When she gets a little sleepy, she jumps up on the couch, takes a big yawn, settles in, and snuggles her ball. Oh, looks like her little girl wants to take her for a walk. I'm inferring that because she's holding a leash and she looks like she's holding the door open. Daisy's wondering, can I take my ball? And sure enough, her little girl picks up the ball and out they go. Now pay special attention to Daisy's facial expressions on this page. Her head is held high, her ears are up. She almost looks like she has a smile on her face. When they get to the park, the little girl throws the ball. Daisy gets it and brings it back. The mom or the little girl throws the ball again. And this time it goes behind the fence, but that's okay because Daisy's, uh-oh. If I really look at that picture, I know how Daisy's feeling about that. She doesn't think it's okay. She's feeling sad that she can't get to her ball. Look at that face. But no worries, her little girl grabs the ball. Uh-oh. This puppy notices the red ball too and wants to play. And when Daisy's little girl throws the ball, this dog goes after it. Daisy tries to catch up, but the dog gets it in her mouth to bring back, and oh, it pops. These dogs look surprised, don't they? What do you think happened to pop that ball? Do you think this dog's teeth were a little too sharp? Oh no. Daisy goes over to the ball, but it's deflated. There's the little dog who did it. and hurt girl. Daisy does not look happy anymore, does she? She looks at it. She listens to it. She shakes it. She howls. She's probably saying, "Ball, come back, come back. Can you just get more air in you?" But it doesn't work. She picks it up in her mouth. She drops it. Nothing is working. It's not going to turn into a bouncy ball again. She turns around and she can't even bear to look at it. Her little girl comes over and says, "It's okay, Daisy. Let's go home." So she puts her leash on Daisy and they start to walk home. But I wonder what is different about this page than when they were walking to the park in the beginning. Look at Daisy's ears in this page, and her face in this page, and her head on this page. And now everything is the opposite. Her ears are down, her eyes are down, her head is looking at the ground, and she is feeling sad. The little girl tosses her red ball into the garbage. When Daisy gets home, she is exhausted and sad. She jumps up on the couch. She can't really get comfy without her ball, so her little girl sits next to her, pats her on the head, and says, "There, there, there, there." But in this page, the little girl is gone. I'm wondering where she went. The next day, they decide to take a walk. And I can tell it's the next day because, look, the little girl's outfit has changed. Daisy's still feeling sad about her red ball. Her ears are still down, her head is held high, but she's not having a smile on her face. And then they meet, the little girl and the other dog. This time the little girl brings with her a blue ball. Daisy's eyes get bright. She's thinking, "Oh, I wonder if I can play with that ball." She throws the ball to Daisy. Daisy chases it. The little brown dog thinks, "I'm happy that Daisy has a new ball." And look, Daisy's going to keep the new ball. I know this because these girls are waving goodbye, so I'm inferring they're going their separate ways. I wonder if they know each other. They're looking like they may know one another. And finally, Daisy gets home and she gets to snuggle her new blue ball. So did you see how we could use the pictures to tell the whole story? We know that the character is Daisy and her little girl. We know the problem is that her ball has popped at the park. And we know the solution is the other brown dog's owner gave her a new blue ball. We could infer how Daisy was feeling throughout the whole story by using the illustrations to help us. All right, now it's your turn. I'm going to give you a few seconds for each page, and I want you to see if you can retell the story to somebody at your house by only using the pictures. Here we go. Do you remember the title? It's called A Ball for Daisy. All right, you're on your own. How did you do? Did you tell the characters? Were you able to tell the problem and the solution? Great job. Were you able to infer Daisy's feelings by using the illustrations to help you? Fantastic. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.